So I have repaired where we flattened out. I'm gonna let that sit for a little while and then I'll probably tool around it. Actually, this is nice because you can really kind of get in around. I don't know what I'm gonna actually put on there at this point. I'm a little like, you know, we'll see. I'm not worried about it right now. Again, see how this part of the leather is getting a little dry, and I'm gonna need to tool this side. And there's something else I'll talk about too. With the glass case cover that I'm building, I'm going to be going at it a little bit differently, and there's a reason for it, and I guess I could discuss it now. So one of the things that has been a little difficult with this piece here is I'm working on something that probably would have really, by the artisan, been done in just a day or two. They would have had the time. I don't. I'm a mom. I take care of a house, run everything, do everything. So this is my free time, making a video for you guys to learn this, which I'm very happy to do, by the way, because it's fun for me at least, and I like to be able to share with people what I do. So with that said, the animal hide glue, just to quickly talk about it. The animal hide glue, when it's put in the fridge, naturally the glue starts to stiffen. It doesn't dry out, but it stiffens up. And I noticed that when I started working on this side, I had to use that tool because it wasn't going to make the marks. It wanted to keep pushing it back up. So you have all this glue inside that hide and it's not working very well. What I've decided to do is I've measured out the leather on the other one and kind of guesstimated where everything should be and made light marks. And I'm going to be tooling that without gluing it down at first. Because what that means is I'll have most of my tooling done. And then I can glue down the piece, and then those little finishing areas where I need to fix the edges when folding over and everything like that will be easy to do, and I won't be dealing with wet leather or anything like that except for just the edges. And in the overall end, I think it would be better. Of course, they also didn't put their stuff in a refrigerator, which does help to harden that, not dry, but thicken and harden the glue. And really, they would have just kept it warm and moist if they need to walk away from it for a little while. I'm guessing they would have just wrapped it up in a wet rag or something like that. So it never would have had that problem when doing it like this. But because I've been casing it, because I don't want mold to form on it, which is a big thing, and it's a very real issue, I don't want mold forming on this. And if I left it somewhere for like 3-4 days moist, yeah, mold's going to probably start forming on it. So I don't want that. So I've been putting it in the fridge. But that is something to keep in mind. If you're going to spend a solid day on this, don't worry about it. You're not going to have any problems. If you do it and you know it's going to take you a week and you can work on a little bit here and there, maybe do it the other technique. Build your base and everything, and then for the tooling part, well, I'll show you how the other part goes. I'm going to show that to you, but that may be your better way of going if you don't have a whole day or two to spend on it. And if you do, just wrap it up in some warm, damp cloth and just put it somewhere to the side. And just let it stay at room temperature, and you won't have any problems. So with that said, let's get back to this. I'm gonna go ahead and now cut out the tiger. I could show you how to maybe cut it with a knife, and honestly, that's fine and dandy and stuff, but this really wouldn't be the knife I would have used. I would have had something designed, maybe a blade like this or similar to it, and then I would have literally been, well, if you want to see, let's see. Here, let's turn this so I can see my line work. I would have gone through and kind of gone like that. So, in case you're wondering, yes, blades, sharp blades would have been used. I like my swivel knife, that's what I'm using. I hope you guys aren't jumping up and down on the other side screaming, no, you can't do that, because tough I am. I'm just going to strap my blade real quick, because it's getting a little dull. Actually, that blade's getting a little dull too. I'll have to strap that one as well. And just sharpen up the blade. Again, it's just getting that point now where I'm going to probably stop talking and we're going to fast forward so you guys can see everything, and we'll go from there. All right.